Greetings, esteemed viewers. Welcome to my channel. I hope your day is going very well. If you liked the video, please remember to subscribe to the channel. Jonathan Scott humorously remarked on the absence of a wedding date with Zooey Deschanel, although it was Drew Scott's remarks on the matter that truly amused me. Fans were elated in August when HGTV personality Jonathan Scott and actress Zooey Deschanel became engaged 4 years after commencing their relationship. The Harvest Moon Scottish proposal seems dreamlike, and if you are curious about the nature of the wedding ceremony the charming couple has envisioned, you are certainly not alone. While Jonathan jested about the absence of a date set by him and Deschanel, it was a sentiment expressed by his twin brother Drew Scott that elicited my laughter. The proposal was reportedly an emotional event when Jonathan Scott engaged Zooey Deschanel's 2 daughters during their family vacation in Glasgow, Scotland. The pair proclaimed their engagement with 3 heartfelt words and thereafter traveled to Paris to further their celebrations in the City of Love. Although it appears they continue to enjoy each other's company over a year later, they have not yet engaged in substantive wedding planning. The Property Brothers star humorously expressed to Us Weekly his frustration regarding this, stating, "I'm actually sick and tired of myself not figuring it out yet. No progress has been made. We have been experiencing an abundance of enjoyment. Who would criticize that?" The New Girl star and the contractor have consistently been one of the most endearing celebrity couples, and his assertion that wedding planning has not advanced due to their enjoyment of each other's company is nearly overwhelming. I understand his perspective, as finalizing all those dates and details is likely as stressful as a major house repair. Consequently, it falls to Jonathan's brother to provide candid commentary, as Drew Scott, who launched a new program with his brother, Don't Hate Your House with the Property Brothers, expressed his perspective, asserting that people need to know. The Duke is correct. Real estate expert Drew Scott is aware of his obligation to attend his twin brother's wedding, and it is likely that his responsibilities will extend beyond that, complicating his ability to formulate long-term plans, particularly considering the potential disruption caused by Jonathan Scott and Zooey Deschanel's nuptials. He has evidently not been discreet about it, as Jonathan affirmed. "We became engaged not this August, but the preceding August. We have presumed that the wedding may occur this year or around." The initial message I received was from Drew, stating, "I require the dates as this is inconvenient for me." Drew Scott's initial response to his brother's engagement, highlighting the inconvenience it poses to his schedule, is both humorous and sympathetic to everyone with a sibling. It may be unjust for Jonathan Scott to assert that they have made little progress with their plans. He has articulated the significance of his Scottish background, which is expected to be integrated into his nuptials with Zooey Deschanel. He has also stated that he already fulfills the role of the elf actress husband, indicating that they simply desire to host a grand celebration with their loved ones. Jonathan Scott provides update on wedding to Zooey Deschanel, exclusive. The Property Brothers return with a new series titled Don't Hate Your House with the Property Brothers. While off-camera, Jonathan Scott reveals significant news regarding his impending wedding to fiancée Zooey Deschanel. In a private discussion with Collider, Scott disclosed information regarding the significant event. What is it? Currently, there is nothing. Although fans of Property Brothers are enthusiastic about the couple's impending nuptials, they have yet to select a date. Despite their demanding schedules and remarkable careers, Scott and Deschanel are still seeking to finalize a time for the wedding. Scott cautioned his brother, Drew Scott, against making any vacation arrangements. Jonathan Scott discloses that the absence of an update constitutes the update in an interview with Collider's Tanya Hussein. Scott humorously remarked on the wedding arrangements, stating, "We are inept. Regrettably, we have no updates to provide. We have not undertaken any thus far. Perhaps it ought to be my New Year's resolution. We must resolve this issue." Drew, his twin, remarked, "I cannot make any vacation arrangements until they resolve that issue, as I am certain that if I decide to book the vacation, John will choose that date." The brothers persisted in jesting, resulting in Drew's conviction that he would serve as the ring bearer. Although there are no updates concerning the wedding, fans of Property Brothers have received the new series, Don't Hate Your House with the Property Brothers. The series chronicles the Scott twins assisting homeowners in rediscovering their affection for their residences. Throughout the 6-episode season, the brothers will consult with clients to identify deficiencies in their homes and devise a strategy to rectify the issues. Within a predetermined budget, the Scott twins will dismantle walls, remove kitchens, and reorganize living spaces, evaluating any concealed damage that may affect the homeowner's preferences. Jonathan Scott humorously expresses his fatigue with himself. Zooey Deschanel's wedding date uncertainty, exclusive. Jonathan Scott expressed his willingness to address inquiries on his forthcoming wedding to Zooey Deschanel, although acknowledged that they still need to figure it out during an exclusive interview with Us Weekly. I am genuinely fatigued by my inability to resolve this matter, Jonathan, 46, stated while promoting his new show with his brother Drew Scott, titled Don't Hate Your House with the Property Brothers. We have not achieved any progress. We have been experiencing a great deal of enjoyment. Drew, 46, remarked that individuals must be informed on the wedding's date. Drew stated, "My schedule is contingent upon his schedule. I am unable to organize trips. I am incapable of performing any actions." Drew's spouse, Linda Fan, explicitly advised him from inquiring with his twin on the wedding date. "We became engaged not this August, but the prior August." Jonathan remarked that they had anticipated the wedding might occur this year or thereabouts. "The initial message I received was from Drew, stating, 'I require the dates, as this is inconvenient for me.'" Notwithstanding the absence of planning, the wedding aspirations of him and Deschanel, 44, remain unchanged. In June, Jonathan informed us that their objective is to maintain an exclusive guest list. He stated that their primary objective is to host an exceptional celebration with their beloved companions. "We will first address the ceremony and its accompanying pomp and circumstance, followed by the reception," Jonathan stated. "It will be exhilarating." He also suspected that their relationship would remain unchanged despite the new designations of husband and wife. "I currently fulfill that role," Jonathan stated. He encountered Deschanel in 2019 while filming an episode of Carpool Karaoke, and they initially developed a connection. Upon Jonathan's discovery of the actress's separation from her former spouse, Jacob Pechenik, their relationship became amorous. Deschanel and Pechenik's marriage concluded in 2020 after nearly 4 years. They have 2 children, Elsie Otter, aged 8, and Charlie Wolf, aged 6. Recently preoccupied with minimal wedding planning, Jonathan collaborated with his brother, Drew, for their new HGTV program, Don't Hate Your House with the Property Brothers. We presented authentic narratives, and those who have recently undertaken renovations can understand the significant financial burden of uncovering concealed issues, Jonathan remarked of the show. "In one of the houses, we uncovered a concealed issue amounting to $50,000, which is disheartening news, particularly when your budget is already exhausted." The pair harbored a singular aspiration for this performance. Jonathan stated, "Our objective was to assist individuals in appreciating their homes. Your residence ought to function efficiently to simplify your existence. When you witness the unrefined reactions of individuals being overwhelmed, you also observe the exquisite transformations that ultimately result." Jonathan Scott and Zooey Deschanel have not advanced in their wedding arrangements. Jonathan Scott and Zooey Deschanel have not advanced in their wedding arrangements. The 46-year-old television personality and 44-year-old Zooey became engaged last year. Yet, the enamored couple has been enjoying themselves too much to contemplate their wedding arrangements in any substantive manner. In an interview with Us Weekly, Jonathan remarked, "I am genuinely fatigued by my inability to resolve this matter. We have not achieved any progress. We have been experiencing a considerable amount of enjoyment." Jonathan and Zooey initially presumed that they will marry in 2024. Jonathan remarked humorously that he must now seek a date that aligns with his brother, Drew Scott's schedule. He stated, We became engaged not this August, but the preceding August. We have presumed it might occur this year or around. The initial message I received was from Drew, stating, "I require the dates, as this is inconvenient for me." Jonathan has already expressed his desire for an intimate wedding when they ultimately marry. The television personality emphasized that they possess a clear vision of their desired wedding day aesthetic. He said his weekly, "We will address the ceremony and the accompanying formalities and subsequently proceed to the reception. It will be exhilarating." Jonathan and the new girl star were significantly dissimilar individuals in their youth. He proposed that their interests and objectives had increasingly converged in recent decades. He stated, "We have both been previously married, yet even in our youth, we sought different objectives, and it is uncertain what we were pursuing at that time."